What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. And let me tell you something. I've been watching the news all day. And all I see is these clowns in the Democrat Party getting on TV talking about this is not a national emergency. Not a national emergency. Cut to the next station. Not a national emergency. Echoed by the other clowns in the circus, which is the liberal media. This is not a national emergency. Donald Trump concoction the national emergency. And contrary to all of the data, the requests, the opinions of the people down there on the border, these knuckleheads, these clowns that people vote in office who don't care nothing about their security, nothing, get on TV and contradict them. Now, they whined about President Trump not taking the advice of his Secret Service and not taking the advice of the CIA and the intel community. He's not listening to anybody, but yet they won't even listen to the people that's responsible for keeping the border protected and safe. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And then during the announcement today, did you like what Donald Trump did to you-know-who, Jimmy Acosta? You know what? That guy has a cruising for a bruising. He likes being punished. He's that guy that likes a bad relationship. I mean, he's just not happy without getting beat up. He's not happy with having a peaceful communication, a peaceful relationship. He's that type that feel like, you know what? If you verbally abuse me, that means you must love me and care about me, because he gets up there and he challenges the president all the time, knowing he's about to get the boxing gloves. So what does he do? He gets up there, Mr. President, what do you say to your critics that say that this is something you manufactured in your mind and the data doesn't show it? And I'm going, you guys will skew data constantly to fit your narrative. You'll leave stuff out. You won't give other sides of the story. You don't talk about percentages. You don't talk about none of that stuff. So President Trump sparred with him for a little bit, and then Jim didn't think it through. And he asked the question, what do you say to your critics that says that this isn't a national emergency and you're making it up? And President Trump did something marvelous that made Jimmy, old boy, sit his tail down immediately. He said, oh, okay, you don't think it's a national emergency? Maybe you can ask the angel moms right over here. Jim was like, let me sit my tail right down. What was he going to do? We're going to look over at them and say, you know, ladies, honestly, the data doesn't show that this is a national emergency. And you know what? Jim set his butt down so quick without another peep. I mean, you could have heard a rat pee on cotton. That's how quiet it got. He said, yeah, and the ladies were like, it is a national emergency. Yeah, stuck the pictures up in front of Jimmy old boy's face and made him sit his tail down. And then later on, I saw a little clip of Jim interviewing another angel mom. And he was like, ma'am, I'm sitting here with this nice young lady. Yeah, he's scared now. Nice young lady. Ma'am, how do you feel about what President Trump is doing? And she praised President Trump, showed the picture of her son, said she was an illegal immigrant that came here legally, and her son was killed by an illegal immigrant. And she was like, it's a national emergency. Jim went back to, well, there you have it. I got the information from a nice young lady. Because see, what they can't afford is to go too far with their false accusations, their rhetoric, their denial, the propaganda with these angel moms. See, you know how the left, Trump is playing the same game, but only his is legit. The left will always use what they call victims to block any type of opposition. So you take, for example, they'll try to use kids down at the border getting ripped from their mothers or something like that. Or if there's gun laws and they're debating gun laws, what they do is they'll throw up the kids that maybe witnessed the shooting and everything like that, but yet at the same time, maybe weren't directly impacted. They didn't get shot. Maybe some of their friends got shot or something like that. These angel moms have kids that's been killed by illegal immigrants. You gotta tread lightly if you're the funky, crooked, nasty, dirty liberal media, because all it takes is you to seem insensitive to their plight, which we all know they really are insensitive to their plight because they never give them a platform. They never bring them on CNN and ask them how they feel about illegal immigration. They don't want to talk to them. When they come to Nancy's office and they're like, Nancy, can we have a word? Tell them I'm busy. Nancy's hiding under the desk like, if you see anybody out there, tell them I'm busy, okay? I don't have time to deal with my real constituencies and the real American people. I'm too busy, protecting illegal immigrants and stuff like that, which that should show every American where the heart of the Democrat Party really is. It just absolutely boggles my mind how any American can look at this any other way, except for, tell me again why you don't want to build a barrier? What is it again? Why are you so adamant against building a wall? Is it really the money? Are you telling me you don't want to build this wall because you're worried about, how it looks and how it appears to people who shouldn't be crossing the border? That's what you're telling me? You're telling me this isn't important because you don't feel enough Americans were killed? That's what it is. How many we need to have died? That's all I want to know. It's not a national crisis, so what? How many more need to come across the border in the next 5 years, 5 months, 5 days for them to say, well, maybe it is a bigger problem than we've been saying? How many more Border Patrol agents need to say, we need a barrier? I don't understand. And then they gave us a gift with what is that guy? Beta O'Rourke. Now, see, here it is again. This guy's not ready for the big show because he's not thinking this through. The Dems always go overboard with the rhetoric, the pandering. You had him come out and have a rally to compete with the president, first of all, right next to the president. President's playing American music. He's talking about patriotism. They're singing USA. And what does Beta O'Rourke do? He brings up a Mexican band. He gets up there speaking Spanish. He's pandering towards all the Mexicans that he really don't care about. He just wants to push a false narrative that I'm on your side. All of the illegal aliens, I'm on your side. Yeah, raise your Mexican flags because I'm on your side. And yet you got thousands of Americans over there talking about USA. And Beta O'Rourke is over there pandering towards the Mexicans because he's hoping this will give him some type of clout with Mexican voters or Hispanic voters and also get them on board with illegal immigration. Not to mention half of the crowd at Trump's rally were Mexicans or Hispanics. They're in there going, hey man, no, bruh. Just because we Mexican or Hispanic doesn't mean we support illegal immigration, okay? All Hispanics, just because they're Hispanic, don't mean they all cool. That's like if they were black people coming across the border illegally. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm okay with non-black Americans crossing the border, especially if I know that there's a percentage of those black people that's going to come and going to tear some stuff up. Now, not all of them, but see, I know black people, okay? If I lived in a really nice neighborhood and they just say, you know what? We're going to transfer all of the people from the hood straight into your neighborhood. I still would be concerned, and they're American citizens. I would be like, no, whoa. I'm not saying all them black people going to come in here and act up, but I guarantee you it's going to be a percentage of them that come in and want to come in and get my goods while I'm at work, okay? I don't want to take the risk. I don't know who they are, okay? All right, let's vet them. Let's see what their intentions are. Let's see how they're going to contribute to my neighborhood, how they're going to keep their property. Are they going to work? Are they going to contribute to the advancement of the neighborhood? But don't just assume they're all going to come in and be, hey, I'm here to contribute. I'm an upstanding citizen. Somebody might get hit in the head with a bag of nickels in the middle of the night. Now, that's just keeping it 100% real. So just because Mexicans and Hispanics in America that are legal citizens that were born here or migrated here the right way doesn't mean, first of all, if I'm a Hispanic person who sat in line and paid money to come here, and I see them jockeying and fighting and running interference for illegals to violate that whole process, I'm definitely not on board with that. I'm definitely voting for Trump. I'm like, man, these cats crazy. then why don't they just go ahead and just scrap the whole Border Patrol, get rid of all the walls like Beto O'Rourke said? See, this is when pandering goes too far. Guy stuck a mic in his face. If walls are moral or they're killing people, according to Beto O'Rourke, if they're killing people and they're moral, he said, would you tear down this wall right here? Absolutely, arms fella, absolutely. I would tear down this wall and I would have to do it right now. And I'm going, what's with the judo and the karate and the Pilates and yoga in the middle of having a conversation? I'm telling you, it's all over the place, arms everywhere. And I'm thinking to myself, the guy's not ready. The whole Democrat Party is a bunch of clowns. Clowns. And this guy gets on TV talking about, I would tear down that wall. Yes, I would. If I lived in Texas and I saw that, I would be like, who is this Pop-Tart who they done released in our state talking reckless like this? He is nuts. And you know what? If I was the president, I would say, okay, all right, y'all want to play games? Tell you what we're going to do, okay? If y'all don't think walls help, for all the states that have enough sense to say, yeah, we want the wall, we'll build it. All the states that want to play silly games and be like, well, we don't want it here, leave their stuff wide open. I will put a big sign there that says, illegal immigrants right here, come through right there. And then when they start flooding into those cities and people start saying, man, we're getting overwhelmed down here, I'll be like, hey, what that got to do with me? I tried to build a wall. Yeah, but look how the crime and the legal crossing dropped over here, where they said, yeah, give us the wall. But y'all didn't want it. Y'all didn't want it. So go ahead, handle your own business. You know, good luck with that, though. When they start seeing the impact, see, right now it's so much open space, they might not just be getting flooded. So these stretches of our border where people are like, we don't want it here. We don't need the wall here. Well, that's because it's probably equally distributed out as far as all the illegal immigrants coming across. But if you channeled it in to certain areas, those cities or states, just like, we don't want it, and force all of them right through there, see what happened. Crime will go up, and they'll be going, where's Trump? Somebody get him on the horn. We got to get this stuff taken care of. Build the wall. See, they don't think that through. Beto O'Rourke didn't think it through. None of the Democrats think this through. And they think they're looking virtuous, fighting on behalf of illegal immigrants and lawlessness. That's all they are. They are 100% clowns. In fact, I put together some wonderful, wonderful clown music just for them. I want people to see who they voted in, okay? The whole cast of clowns at the circus. The circus has come to town, and it is filled with nothing but the Democrats, okay? So, as we close, I just want to give you a little montage of all of the clowns in the circus. You can get your tickets. You can come and see them, all right? All right, and this right here is who people in America voted for. So just enjoy yourself, okay? But before you do that, don't forget, check me out every Wednesday, 7:30, live in Kevin's Corner on YouTube. Also, check me out on my live radio blog talk show. Don't forget, if you want to check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor, which I advise you to, there's a link in the bottom of this video. Click on that, and you can check out all of the clothes. Put my name in, Kevin. You'll get a discount, 20% in the promo code. And if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom of this video to do that as well. And don't forget to hit like, share, notification button, and subscribe. Find me on Facebook and Twitter, and we will see you next time in Kevin's Corner. Now, enjoy the show. I'm going to show you the whole cast of Monkey Shine filled with nothing but clowns. Not even good ones either. Now, these aren't even the funny ones that can juggle. These are clowns that just come out of the car like waka, 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 and walking around just, taking up space. That's what they are. Anyway, God bless you. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.